So I've been hearing more of this phenomenon throughout all of self-improvement, or pretty much self-improvement in general. Motivation is bullshit. It is overrated. It's useless and bad for you and should not be relied on. And I kind of agree. It's kind of like a wave where you watch an Andrew Tate short and you'll be like, okay, I actually fuck with this guy. And he'll tell you, do 100 push-ups in 20 minutes. He's speaking with so much passion, charisma, innovation, inspiration. You watch this video and you're like, shit, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. An hour goes by, and you're literally the exact same person you were before you even watched the short. Nothing changed. So while I do believe that motivation can be unreliable, and relying on getting yourself to feel like doing the work can be bad sometimes, at the same time, I think there's a way we can work around that. I think there's a way that we can get you and I think there's a way that we can both do hard work when we and want to do hard work, instead of just having hard work and then not wanting to do it but pushing yourself to do it. I mean, fuck, that's actually a really good point right here. hang on. I'm gonna explain it to you in a much better way though. So right here we have good old Canva. I'm gonna show you a little bit about, where should I put this? Over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna show you a little bit about dopamine and all that. You already know what dopamine is, but if you don't know, pretty much to explain it to you, dopamine is the feeling of motivation, the feeling of wanting to do something. It's pretty much the pursuit towards pleasure. The pursuit towards pleasure. And right here, I'll make this column work. So this is the work task that we're going to do. The work task for you could be coming home to do an essay, coming home to do your homework, coming home to read a book that you're actually interested in, not the one the education system gets you. Pretty much any task you can think of, lifting, going to the gym, fucking, I don't know, content creation, any task, any hard, difficult work task you can think of. Holy shit, even going to my gas station job, I could still make it fun. I could still have motivation to be there and to do their work. And it all comes down to here. So, a quick little question for you. Genuinely speaking, what do you think it takes to increase dopamine? Genuinely, what do you think it takes to increase your feeling of motivation? What does it take? Okay, well, you probably guessed it. Ironically, the way to increase dopamine is to decrease it, which doesn't really make that much sense. But the way to actually get a real, good dopamine boost is to decrease it. Because when we decrease it, something really interesting happens. And what are we going to decrease it with? You probably already guessed. The good old self-improvement habits. Cold shower, meditation, journaling. What else? Reading, lifting, visualizations, affirmations, whatever. Whatever you can think of. Yeah, that's pretty much all my brain could think of. But yeah, these good habits right here, these are the ones that put your dopamine systems really low. So they take you down, 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 down. When you take that cold shower, you know how fucking painful it feels. You know it, right? You're in there, the water hits you, it hits your face, your back, you just want to die. It just feels horrible. That is your feeling of pleasure, your feeling of motivation towards pleasure going so far down. Holy shit. It's so crazy. These things are painful right here. These things are all painful as shit. Meditation, sitting down and forcing yourself to just take a few deep breaths. Focusing on the breath, that is actually kind of difficult to do. Sit there for X amount of time. Journaling, sitting down, forcing yourself to write. These habits, reading, lifting, oh boy, they are painful. They take away the feeling of pleasure and they replace it with the feeling of pain. And you don't want to do them because they're bad, right? They feel bad. Here's the crazy ironic part about them. When they make our happiness or pleasurable feeling go down, what it's actually doing is preparing us for a rise. And this rise is where we stick at for about a few hours. Then it goes a little bit down a little bit, just a little bit, maybe down here. And then that's your new baseline of happiness. But the crazy part is that this was you when you were in that cold shower. This is you right here in the midst of the cold shower, taking all that pain of the water, the cold ass water. Should I make this bigger, bro? Nah, this is good. I'll put it down here. That is you. Never mind. It's like getting in the way of everything. Okay, that's good. When you're down here and you feel the worst pain ever, like genuine fucking discomfort and pain, and you just don't like how you feel. Your body is just going through all sorts of things. It just feels like shit. Your legs are hurt as fuck from going to the gym. Bro, I had my leg day about 2 days ago. Still, I can barely walk. But, what's the trademark? What do I get out of it? Another boost. Because my legs are going to be looking thicker, juicier, nicer. And in turn, what that does for me gives me so many other benefits. Looking sexy as fuck to attract a nice ass girl. But here's the greater part about all this. When you do these delayed gratifying habits, you do these things that feel hard and uncomfortable right now. And then, let's say you have an assignment to do in a few hours from now. Homework, reading, content creation, online something. I don't even know. Whatever task you're thinking of. To do that task actually feels kind of bearable. Actually feels really simple. All you need to do is just show up, right? Here's the crazy part. If it wasn't for these things right here, to do the work wouldn't feel that smooth, wouldn't it? And this is where it gets kind of like tricky because like at the same time though, just be disciplined, just grit your teeth and do the work. But like, bro, wouldn't you want to actually want to do the work? Wouldn't you like to use motivation as like a treat? Let's say discipline is the fucking the rice and the chicken. We use motivation as like, I don't know, the topping, seasoning butter. That's a really good example. I didn't know I could have thought of that. But yeah, no. Using these delayed gratifying habits. What the fuck even was that? Okay, using these delayed gratifying habits to get yourself to doing the work, I think is really cool. I think it's really nice to be motivated to do the hard work. But the same thing goes for these things right here. Exact same concept. But let's say this time you decided to increase your dopamine off the start. Up here, we wanted to go down with our dopamine levels. Up here, we wanted to go straight. We wanted to plummet. And that plummet gave us a rise. But let's say you're doing what you usually do on a daily basis and you're being a dumbass. Let's change this here. There you go. And you're just doing whatever your brain feels like doing because everything around you is fucking toxic. Literally. So you do what your brain tells you to do. And you watch YouTube shorts. You eat junk food. You watch porn. Here's the crazy thing. You will feel more motivated and more happy when you're eating the junk food, when you're watching YouTube shorts looking for that perfect short to satisfy you right then and there. But here's the weird thing. You spend more time on these apps, you spend more time doing the bad thing, and then soon as it's over, soon as it's done, that is one fucking decline. Jesus Christ. That is literally drugs right there. You wouldn't get an increase as high as that if you weren't doing drugs. And the drugs, video game, oh, I forgot to add video games. Video games, porn, junk food, sugar. Holy shit. Sugar is a drug. I gotta make a video on that. But yeah, no. All that shit going down and down and down. And now this is you. This is where you get symptoms of depression. I'll just make this a new text box. What the fuck is that? Okay. Symptoms of depression. Emptiness. We're starting to feel empty now because your baselines of happiness is so fucking low after doing all these bad habits. I'll just put myself over here. There you go. That's chill. This is where people will go to their doctors and be prescribed with some sort of like antidepressants. To be honest, I don't think that's the problem. And the only thing these antidepressants even do, what the fuck do? They like I don't know what they do, but I do know they're not a long-term cure. What's the long-term cure? Climbing a tree. There you go. Just boost your happiness. When's the last time you climbed a tree? When's the last time? I don't fucking know. You did some sort of like workout outside. But let's say you kept on doing these bad habits. You kept on doing these things that were making you feel good in the short term, but bad in the long term. Eating the junk food, eating more sugar, which is just more body fat for your future self. Well, when it comes to doing the work, the assignment or the task that you need to do, a few things gonna happen. You won't be that. You're not gonna want to do it. You certainly will not want to do it. Like, okay, that's fair. That's something that the person up here can agree with. But B, it's gonna be so much harder for you to get yourself to actually doing the thing. I know we talked about discipline and willpower, not willpower, but discipline mainly, and how, yeah, you can still. Fuck, I fucking love using this analogy, bro. Think of it as a bowl of rice and chicken. Eating the rice and chicken would be like the discipline. The butter and the seasoning would be like the motivation, which would get you to eat the rest of the rice. That's just a really good analogy, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, yeah, just like that. Well, when you're down here, well, fuck, you don't want to do anything. You're just not that motivated. You're not that motivated, and B, you're so much less likely to use motivation, not motivate, discipline and willpower. I mean, why would you? You're all the way down here. You have so much little motivation to do the work, but you also have so much little discipline to get yourself to do the work. So what happens? You find some way to just literally go around it to avoid the work, or you do the work at the very last moment when it has to be done. This could be with your boss, teacher, school, whatever. You're just going through life. And the response to this, the way to fix this, quite simply, bro, I don't want to get into like a full mental health guide, how to get yourself to do the work when you don't feel like it. I'm just going to tell you the simplest ways to fix this problem. Do more painful things. Get more upside down bumps. So these bumps, yeah, they're not good. We want to get these bumps. Yeah, those are pretty good. These are literally like invert to each other. This is instant gratification versus delayed. I should have added that too. This is delayed gratification. Here, I'll just put a text box here. Delayed gratification. There we go. This is delayed gratification, and this is instant gratification. This is the shit that feels pleasurable right here, right now. And I promise you, it was when I understood that, when I grasped the concept of what this meant, I was like, holy shit. Well, damn. That pretty much explains a lot of things, huh? All these YouTube videos, all these YouTube shorts I've been watching, it pretty much just... Shorts is fucking insane. I'll just do like a quick little tidbit on shorts. If every single YouTube short that you watched, or every single TikTok reel, Snapchat story that you clicked on was 10 out of 10 in all enjoyments, like you loved the way this short worked. You loved the way how it made you laugh, it made you fun, it made you pleasurable. It was 10 out of 10, each and every single one you scrolled on. You would close the app right then and there after the first 5, because you'd feel happy, you'd feel fulfilled enough. You go into the shorts tab because you feel you feel a hole in your heart, pretty much. How should I draw this, actually? I want to do that. Let's make this a lesson, actually. Quick little lesson on shorts. This is how fucking all YouTube shorts are like. You scroll, and some shorts are like this, they're pretty cool, but some are like this, and some are like this, and you're looking for the one that'll bring you like this. You're looking for the one that'll give you this amount of enjoyment. But the majority of them are like this. Oh, somewhat up, some down, some down, some oh. That is to keep you onto the platform. It's like a really good example of this is like a slot machine. And they did this with rats too. They did this experiment with rats. The way it worked was put the rats in a box, have them flick this lever, and each time they flick the lever, they get a random reward. This reward would be like, let's just say, to make this simple, this reward would be like 5 out of 10 enjoyment, 6 out of 10 enjoyment. Oh, snack. 6 out of 10 snack, 5 out of 10 snack, 3 out of 10 snack, 2 out of 10 snack. And then very, very rarely, they would get the 10 out of 10 full blast, the 10 out of 10 pleasurable thing. And when these rats get experienced that, they were fucking hooked, bro. I'm talking about some like. But here's the thing: with each scroll that, with each short that you watched, each and every single short that you watched, happiness just literally goes down because that's another second that you're destroying your attention levels until you can find the perfect short. So always remember this before you go onto YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Reels or Snapchat Stories. You're looking for the perfect story. You're looking for the story that'll satiate your needs. Always remember that. Just quick little things for you to remember, bro. Let's get into the last one. Shut your brain off and just do the hard work. Do any of these things. Literally just take one deep breath. Grab a piece of paper. Literally use your phone or Google Notes, iPhone Notes, whatever. Write down something. Today I am grateful for this calculator. It's literally like the first thing in front of me. It's so simple, so easy. Just don't overthink anything. Don't allow your brain to generate so many different thoughts. Because it's when you overthink that you end up just not doing the good thing. Because your brain will find excuses to get yourself out of doing the hard things that it knows it has to do. Which is pretty ironic. Turn off your brain. You and I, our brains are just fucked. They've been hacked. They've literally been hacked. Someone has like gotten into our brains and has changed all the fucking data and everything to go do the easiest things, to go do the pleasurable things. Everything around us is designed for pleasure. So how about we just shut off our brains and just do the hard work? Shut off our brains, follow the, what's the word? Mental program, the mental protocol that we know that is good for us, and just do that as best as we can. Without thinking at all. And just show up. Just show up. You don't want to go to the gym today, you don't really feel like it. Okay. Just put on your gym shoes. Okay. Change your music. Okay. Go find your gym clothes. Alright. Grab your keys. Get some water. Well, shit. Now you feel like going to the gym. Just show up. Just show up to the first thing. The first thing you can do when it comes to push-ups. Literally get into push-up form. Just stop everything you're doing. Get into push-up form. I'm not sure if I should do that. Literally an excuse. I'll just do one right now. There you go. Anything you can think of, bro, that you don't want to do, just show up. Have the book in front of you and read the back of it. I was instantly hooked by Kate Murphy's simple but profound argument. Just show up to the thing that you want to do. Cold showers. 15 seconds. Just have the cold water blast you. And then change you right back to hot. To warm. Literally just show up, bro. That's like the simplest thing I can tell you. Anyways. Yeah. Being motivated to do work is pretty nice, isn't it? I think you agree with me. I think you do. If you don't, just let me know why. But yeah, no. Motivation! Anyways, join our legion. First link in the description. Don't be a dummy. Dummy. Can I punch this thing? I think I can. Hang on. I want you to get the full blast of this. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. There you go.